Hi.
Hey, Kim, how's it going?
Good, thank you. Thank you so
Excellent.
much for the opportunity.
Awesome. Well, tell us first what Joonko is and what do you do there as well?
Of course. I first of all, I'd love to present myself in Joonko. Hi, everyone. It's such a pleasure to meet you. So I'm Kim. I'm a product specialist at Joonko. Just a little background about myself. I'm Israeli, but I grew up in more than 6 countries. So most of the time, I was the only Israeli and Jewish person in my environment, pretty much. And I think constantly being that different from my peers is what has actually given me that empathy towards folks that are historically marginalized and underrepresented. And that's actually what attracted me to Junko. Before I even came across Junko, I was looking to work at a company where I wasn't, just selling software, but ultimately I was passionate about the mission and impact, which is what Junko does, providing opportunities and advocating to other underrepresented people.
Yeah, that's very cool. Mission driven is definitely important for a lot of job seekers out there. By the way, what does the name mean?
Definitely.
Does the name mean anything?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
This is actually super interesting. It's the first women, Junko, the name, to hike to Everest. So,
Ah, okay. Very
yes,
cool. Very cool.
super
Good.
interesting.
Awesome. Well, go ahead and share your screen and let's get started.
Of course. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep. Great logo, by the way.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, can you see the next slide? I'm not sure if it's still sharing.
Yeah, we're on these silver medalists. Yep.
Perfect. Great. Okay. So, a little bit about what we do. Our mission is to connect those underrepresented silver medalists with world class companies that truly care about diversity, equity, and inclusion. So, how do we do it? And I think first, you probably might be asking yourself, what is a silver medalist? So, you probably have interviewed at least 2 candidates that were both amazing, but you could only accept one. The one you can't hire, that's your silver medalist. So Juco identifies our partner companies and silver medalists and validates that they are underrepresented. Now, once validated, we invite these candidates to join our pool. So we basically built a network of companies that truly care about diversity and underrepresented talent. And our AI automatically matches them with the right role at other amazing partner companies. Now, allow me to walk you through the Junko journey, just kind of in high level. So we connect your ATS, and the integration process is super quick and easy. But once we do that, we then start sharing the open positions with the candidates, exposing them to these opportunities, and getting that talent in the door for you to start leaning these silver medalist candidates directly to the top of your funnel. And this is, of course, all done without any effort on your side. Okay, so I won't be able to go through every number here, but just
Yeah.
to give you kind of, an essence of how the pool looks like.
Yep. Can you,
So,
Kim? Can you refresh there a second? It's still stuck on your home page, your home slide.
ooh, sorry. Can you
That's
see
all
this
right.
now?
Mm, no, still
No?
looks the same. Let me Why don't you stop sharing
Hmm,
and just go back in again if you could?
of course.
Sometimes that usually does the trick.
I will share that again.
All right, there we go. Yep,
Perfect. And
perfect.
can you see me
Okay.
kind of moving through?
Yes, I just saw it move. Yeah. So
Okay,
excellent.
perfect. Okay. So back to the numbers, just to get really in essence. So in terms of gender, 68% of our silver medalist candidate pool consists of women and non-binary. And then in terms of seniority, we have anything from a year to 4 years of experience to that mid management and senior management levels of up to 10 years experience and executive levels, which are more than 10 years of experience. Now, representation wise, as you can see, 78% of our active candidates in our pool are underrepresented people of color. So our main focus is Latinx, African Americans, and veterans. Now, can you see I moved on to the next slide?
Yep.
Thank you, just making sure. Okay, so Joonko really offers an abundance of features, and I'll go through each one of them just kind of in high level. But so we have that candidate experience side. This is an intro to the Joonko network, and it really improves the candidate's experience by turning what would be a rejection into a job opportunity, and potentially even turning this candidate into an advocate of your company by giving them that best candidate experience. Now, onto the job recommendations. Once a candidate chooses to join our pool, they will receive around 2 to 3 match positions that were tailored to their resume in your job description and job title. So this is really where you're increasing your conversion rates. And then our diversity and inclusion mini site. This is one of my favorites. So you're highlighting your company's culture in diversity inclusion efforts, anything you have been doing or will be doing in the future to highlight to the candidate that your workforce is a diverse workforce, and this is what we're doing. The nurturing campaign feature, this allows you to really reach out to the entire Joonko network and showcase your company's newer jobs or events, or if you've opened a new job location, and target that specific audience. And last, but really very important, are our performance reports. So this gives you context, about those underrepresented candidates that Joonko is referring to you and how well they're moving through your pipeline. So that's pretty much summing it, all of our features up.
Yep. Okay. I have a question around that. So,
of course,
it sounds like you're more about quality versus quantity, right? So the
exactly
companies you work with only send you the silver medal. That's it, right? Nothing else. Okay.
Yes. So companies that we work with, they all benefit from each other because, and by the way, we're the only company that our pool consists of silver medalists. So this is huge. This is candidates that have already been through that interviewing process and are seeking a job and choose to become part of this pool. And these companies are offering to join this pool. So they're also improving their candidate experience. And as I said, also making them an advocate of their company because they really enjoyed that interviewing process, even though they weren't chosen.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, so just to kind of sum it up, our solution is adequate for any company that's very serious about hiring underrepresented candidates. We're industry agnostic, so as you can see, we work with some super awesome companies, and would love to add any of you to our network. So thank you so much. This was really a pleasure to just introduce you and then to the Joonko solution. Please feel free to be in touch if you want a specialized walkthrough demo. I'd be more than happy to give you a sneak peek into Joonko.
Yeah, very cool. I'll ask the same question of you, Kim, that I did with Canvas, which is, what's the most insightful thing a client's ever told you about the platform?
I think it's like two things together. They were just amazed by the fact that we're taking these silver medalist candidates, and also making sure through public information that this candidate is also an underrepresented candidate, and bringing that quality, as you were saying, quality candidates to the top of their funnel, and making sure that they're also specifically matched to their job description.
Yep. Do you already know if they're a diversity candidate when they come in from the ETS or your company, or do you then ask them more questions about their demographics?
So how we do this, making sure that this candidate is an underrepresented candidate, our algorithm accesses just public information. So platforms where that candidate has already self-identified. So we basically take around like 13 different points, and that, of course, again, are publicly available. So just as an example, on LinkedIn, for example, you can identify your pronouns. So mine are she, her. And our AI algorithm then uses that to validate your gender.
Very cool. And are you guys global or US or?
As of today, we're located in the US.
Gotcha. Okay. Kathy's asking, how large is your candidate pool? Is this something you could share with us, or?
Of course. So if we're speaking about actively seeking candidates, so these are candidates that we make sure that are still seeking for a job, and we don't also include those who have already found a job. As of today, it's more than 210,000 actively seeking candidates.
So that's 210,000 silver medalists. That's pretty good.
Exactly. Silver medalist underrepresented candidates.
Nice. All right, Kim, we'll appreciate your time today. What time is it there in Israel?
Thank you so much. It's almost 10 p.m. here in Tel
Oh,
Aviv.
well, you can go to bed now. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, Kim. Thanks very much from Joonko.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.